football capitals of the world. We know that the South is so strong with their love for college football, and this Peach Bowl crowd is electric. This playoff game is ready to be off the chain. Coaches are really talking to their teams about communicating well and being locked in because the crowd is making it really hard to communicate and hear each other right now down on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. This one is out of bounds, and mistake on a simple opening kickoff. Pretty easy call for the head coach. Accept that penalty, of course. They'll run it from the gun. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Brown. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Throws to the tight end. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, that's exactly where they wanted to go with this ball. You can tell by this play fake. You get some play-action pass, and there is conflict on the defense and more specifically on the defenders responsible for the tight end. He's your primary target, and they're able to get the ball to him for a nice big gain. Beautiful play call. Great execution by the quarterback, tight end, running back, everybody involved.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And the Tigers looking to run some tempo here. And he's got it again.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Design quarterback run. He's got space. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on a designed run, it's an explosive.
Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Gonna run it. It's Hill. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning.
He's got a crease. Here he goes. He makes the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage, 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. The shotgun running play call. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Grab near the sticks. It's Rodgers. Oh, and he's in the clear now.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Hill. Fights up a defender. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
1st and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown. They'll try to run this one in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Back to pass. It's Brown. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fights through the tackle. After second effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker. The Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counter play, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Brown. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Quick, powerful running into the secondary. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes a quick catch. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Chris, I don't know what this defense is doing here. They're just giving off coverage. It's free access on the outside. What does that mean? There's a single safety, and this corner is playing well off the wide receiver with deep responsibility. As soon as the quarterback sees that, he can just take the hitch. That's an easy completion, and certainly on 4th down, you want to make it more difficult than that. Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
To throw, it's Brown. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Auburn. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he hauls it in, down inside the 30. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, you knew he was going to target his guy down here near the goal line, and they get the matchup that they want. It's a really great throw in single coverage, but it's a better catch. This wide receiver is the go-to guy, and they go to him here for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Brown. Grab near the sticks. It's Cobb. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Well, a play like that is all set up because of the first down success. When it's second and short as a quarterback, you don't have to force the ball down the field. You can just work your progressions and allow the defense to dictate where the ball goes. Here, he finds his running back. It's an easy completion, and they move the chains.
And the Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun, and he will be stuffed for no gain. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
This defense has them right where they want them. It is a long fourth down situation, and yet the execution from the quarterback and wide receiver is off the charts, and this is why this head coach
got an opening here.
Well, you got to love a first down play like that. It opens up the entire playbook. Now you can take a shot. You can be aggressive. Second and inches, anything is at your disposal.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Forced out of bounds, but not before getting the first down. And that'll set up the 2-minute timeout. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Fighting him off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Now it's second down here. Fighting off the defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Dropping back, it's Brown. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
I tell you, Chris, give the defense a lot of credit here because once they got into field goal range, they really bowed up, had good success on 1st and 2nd down, created a 3rd and long, and here an incompletion leads to what I feel like really should be a field goal attempt.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And that one's straight down the middle. And they jump back in front.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. Passes the 40. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's a shotgun run call. He's got space. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field. Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
And the time will now spend their first time out here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Open field ahead. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense is still clicking. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. getting to the end zone before halftime. And now to get the football to begin the third quarter, Joel, what an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the third quarter with another drive?
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Look at that powerful running. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. First and 10 now for the offense. Back to throw. It's Brown. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. And they get the second half started with their running play.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. To the air, it's Russell. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense in this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on 4th. And here inside at 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. They're going to run it. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Now he's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the 3rd quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Trying to find room. It's Cobb.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. As a design quarterback keeper. Powering through. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback.
We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first.